friends. We are gathered here today to celebrate the joining of Amy and Jim in the unity of marriage. Amy adores that Jim is an animal whisperer and repeatedly wins over every cat, dog, goat, lamb, monkey, and llama they meet. And yes, they have had encounters with all of them. Amy loves Jim's dedication to his work, his willingness to jump in at a moment's notice to help with any project, and how he is the one that everyone relies on to solve any tech crisis. She is drawn to Jim's knack for problem solving and his inspiring determination to learn anything he sets his mind to. Amy loves Jim's cooking, not just because it's delicious and healthy, but because she can really tell that he puts his heart into it. From his meticulous and extensive meal prep to his grill master skills, she loves how much pride he takes in making meals for the people he cares about. Amy also loves Jim's fierce competitive nature. He shows up to win. But nothing quite captures his fighting spirit like Mario Kart, where he somehow manages to leave all their friends and her in the dust every single time. Jim makes life fun for Amy. She loves when he regularly bursts out in his secretly awesome falsetto, which I hope you'll hear later, while singing a commercial jingle around their home or rocking out to Fall Out Boy in their car. Amy also loves Jim's sweet, sensitive, and thoughtful side. Amy loves the twinkle in Jim's eyes, his hearty laugh, and that he always makes her feel beautiful. How after 7 years, they still make a point to hug and kiss when they pass by each other throughout their day while working from home. Jim is always cheering for her, whether she's singing arias for an opera project concert or out on the field performing anthems. When she did the NYC Marathon, Jim met Amy at many mile markers along the way to keep her going. His steady encouragement reminds her every day that she has a partner who believes in her completely. She loves the team that they make together. Whether they're playing obscure board games in the evening, walking around the neighborhood, planning their next trip, or off exploring local hikes, every moment feels like an adventure because they're in it together. Jim loves how Amy dives into life with boldness and heart. Her curiosity and adventurous spirit means she's always ready to explore a hidden trail or venture into the unknown. Jim loves how she turns every journey into an exciting adventure. Amy can take the simplest ingredients, whether in the kitchen or in their life, and turn them into something magical. Jim treasures the effortless way that Amy has of making the everyday feel special. When he's with her, even the smallest moments shine. Jim is passionate about their jam sessions and the way they can fill a room with sound, laughter, and sometimes just plain chaos. Whether they're strumming a ukulele, bowing a violin, or plucking a bass, their music sessions are always perfectly in tune and in time. Amy is genuinely one of the funniest people Jim knows. Whether it's a perfectly timed one-liner, a silly impression, or just the way she sees the world, she always finds a way to make him laugh. No matter what kind of day he's having, she brings joy and lightness into it without even trying. Jim loves that Amy is fearless. She regularly sings in front of 50,000 people without flinching and belts out improvised Broadway musicals with her Sotto Voce musical improv pals at NYC. It means a ton to Jim that Amy has turned her anthem performances into such a meaningful shared experience for them. Watching her sing for teams like the Phillies fills him with pride and admiration, and it's helped him live out his childhood dream of being down on the field. Jim loves how dedicated and passionate Amy is about her work as a voice teacher. She doesn't just teach her students to sing, she pours her heart into helping them find their voices and pushes them to believe in themselves. Jim loves Amy's beauty, not just the kind that turns heads, but the quiet, lasting kind that shows up in her smile, in the way she listens, and in how she always carries herself with kindness and confidence.
Jim, take you, Amy.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
Be my lawfully wedded wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
I, Amy, take you, Jim,
I, Amy, take you, Jim,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I be wed.
Amy and Jim, the promise you make today is just the first step in a practice that will renew itself every morning as you move forward. Your marriage will be a continuous, conscious decision to choose this relationship. Today is the first of a lifetime of I do's. By the power vested in me by the state of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the newly married Amy and Jim.
In January 2018, Amy and Jim would connect thanks to the magic of online dating. I remember how excited Amy was when she first told me about Jim. After a few months, my family and I would meet him, and we were very impressed with his kindness, intelligence, and sense of humor. At this moment, I want to acknowledge Amy's parents and my in-laws, Steve and Kathy Susnovich, who are not here with us physically, but in spirit. Both helped to shape Amy into the wonderful woman that she is today. Amy and Jim, both parents, would be joyful today and proud of you both. They would see your love and respect for each other and how you strive to make each other happy. You have their blessings. To Amy and Jim, may your marriage always be filled with joy, laughter, and endless love.
After all the times we went through, both personally and professionally, who knew all we needed to do was get into tech jobs in the legal field and find our Amy's. Amy, your bubbly and positive personality is infectious, and it's easy to see why Jim has loved you for 7 years. Thank you for loving my friend. He's clearly head over heels for you. I could tell by the way his voice sounded changed on the phone when he would talk about you. You could not have picked a better person to learn with, to share dreams with, to achieve goals with, to laugh with, and to love. I wish you both a lifetime of support, peace, happiness, and partnership.